Alright, this is Demon Eclipse with more Warthunder. The 75 millimeter short. Still useful, surprisingly. I mean, I killed things with the armor piercing, the high explosive, and the heat rounds. Now, surprisingly, I've killed the heat rounds aren't as useful as you'd expect because you have to hit the correct spot for them to do the maximum amount of damage. If you hit somewhere where there's nothing on the inside, really, you won't do a lot of damage. But if you hit ammo, explosion, fuel, fire, person, they're going to be at that person for a little while. So, yeah, it just seems easier to kill people with the armor piercing or the high explosive, but they just don't have the penetration at range. I could carry a mix of the three. The high explosive certainly is useful at range for killing smaller tanks. I mean, even the splash damage can kill some of the smaller tanks, but it has to be relatively close still. So, that's where I am right now. Man, this noise gate filter really fucking works. Surprised how well it works, actually. I just poured myself a glass of water and you guys didn't even hear it for the most part. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I still have to check the audio from the first video I just shot. Okay. Cuban, we're on the southern side. And I'm gonna take this guy. Oh, I thought I spawned inside a tree again. Unfortunately, that still happens. I remember one match, I started spawning my pz3, and I was inside of a wall. It's hilarious for the most part. Okay, can someone confirm they actually make that bloody noise? Because it has always seemed like, wait, they make that noise in actual combat? Doesn't that tell people to get to cover? Why hasn't anyone silenced that by now? It's just something that's always occurred to me and it's never made sense. Then again, I guess that's why there's also parachute bombs. I think I need to switch out the engine on this thing. Little desync. Nothing to be worried about. See anything. You guys see anything? I don't. Ah, there we go. Let's call on a mortar strike on the point here so I can see what the hell's going on. Ah, bollocks! Driver is unconscious. Loader, no, I'm trying to hit the gunner. You know, the person that actually fires the gun? Did I hit something? Please tell me! Dang it. Yeah, I'm much better at close quarters brawling than I am at sniping. I'll give you that much. And I know there's also going to be some people that are going to be yelling at me like, "You're not driving it right." I drive to win and have fun. Generally, to have fun, I must win. And most of the time, because I will generally die, not because of my own incompetence, but because my team forgot to support me. Which in some cases, I guess you could say it's my own incompetence. So yeah. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. This thing's got speed. Where'd it go? I think, no, hey, damn it. But it's got a really, really low undercarriage, so that happens once in a while. I don't think that actually happened without the people inside getting severely injured. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Them Preston, rollin'. Oh, damn it, the fuel tank, that's it. No, you will stay still, you little shit. Is there a horizontal gut? Target on damage! I hit his freaking driver's hatch. Did he just die? There we go. They got some idiot shooting at me with a pea shooter. And then again, he's hitting my fuel tank, so I can't really blame him. For thinking that's gonna work! Damn it. There we go. The gunner and the driver are out. Oh, come on. There we go. See, the handling on these tanks is so smooth in comparison to World of Tanks. Well, I guess it requires more finesse, that's why I like it more. Because if you screw up, you will not move very well. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. Got the gunner and the driver? I don't think my gun can penetrate with this round at this range, but I get paid for putting holes in things, so might as well try. There we go. Tank destroyer over there. Yeah, at this range, the ammo I'm using doesn't have that great of penetration. Damn it, mother frigger. Just get up here. The one thing I miss from World of Tanks is the auto drive system. Hitting R or F to increase your speed to maximum or whatnot just made it so much easier to drive around. Especially if your guy was unconscious or whatnot. It's your gunner. And your driver. Yeah, there's a nice periscope on the front of the Stug that if you were to fire and hit that periscope, you would... Okay, let's see if I can get... That guy's waiting for me, isn't he? Let's try that. Damn it! 1 minute and 50 seconds. And of course that did nothing! I don't care. I'm bored! Let's blow shit up. Huh? Really? He's the last guy that hit me. Amazing. Yeah, why not? Interesting paint job. Bright red. I think that may actually be a bug. So I don't think anyone in their right mind would give themselves a bright red paint job. I think that was close, but I don't think I actually hit him. Probably nowhere close. Great thing about heat, though, is you pretty much have unlimited range so long as you can hit the target. However, the overall velocity of the rounds is rather low, so you have to really lead most of the time. Nowhere near him. Can't see anything through these damn trees. And slow down! Ah, damn it! Ow. Usually I find that aiming for the dumbass... No, right. Well, I thought I'd hit him. There we go. Well, usually aiming for the driver's hatch is the best way to ensure penetration for a lot of different rounds. Once in a while, this is also true for heat, simply because some of the explosive blast does make it through the small hole. And I actually didn't do that bad during this game. I mean, second to top, but not actual top. So. Okay, I'm going to stay the heck away from that for now. I already have an anti-aircraft gun and it's okay. Want something with a long barrel. I'm staying the heck away from that. Let's get the Stug. The Asuf F Stug with the big gun. Alright. Well, that was useful. Well, that was rather fun. I like this tank. It's not really the best for that map. It seems like there's actually a very small number of maps, or at least the ones I've run into. There may be some that are specific for simulator or other types of battles, so I can kind of understand that. Right now, I just want to figure out how the heck I can get my frame rate back up to where it was, because it was great, and now it's almost as bad as it was with World of Tanks. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. The objective-based gameplay, though, with the larger maps and more shit going on, certainly is a lot more fun than World of Tanks currently is. It may be just because it's different. I'm not sure if this is going to be a lasting game for me, but it's been fun so far. I got sick of it for a little while with only the air battles. Now they're coming out with the simulated and realistic air and tank combat. So, well, they're mixed, combined forces combat. So that'll be interesting. It's going to be even more interesting once they get the Navy involved. Though I think they may have to change their base a little bit because where the heck are you going to put a boat? They may actually need to come out. Well, they'll probably put a tab at the bottom, but like it's gonna be there's gonna be maybe 0 maps where you can have navy, air, and ground. There's gonna be a most maps will either be air, ground, air, navy, or navy. Because some maps, or at least the ground forces, don't have any large bodies of water. There's just the one on the jungle-ish map, I guess you could say. Hmm. Ah, food for thought. This has been Demonocalypse. Thank you for watching.